Okay, so we're going to discuss our part 2 session, which is how to use Photoshop using the brush functions. Okay, so for the first part, we've discussed how to use these keys. And for example, this tool, you can see the move tool, but this is the most thing that you could use for highlighting a subject. So earlier we didn't have a subject, but we could discuss, or I could show these things how these functionality would work. So look, this is filled with white. So I want just to show this how to use these tools. Okay, like that. And if we're gonna, you can see the select tool. This is the most important part of Photoshop editing. So we cannot remove this. We cannot use this because it's in a shape mode. But how would you rasterize this one? You have to rasterize the layer first because it's in a smart object. See, so this object has been removed. Okay, so that's easy, how it is easy to use these tools. And let's move forward to the um, functions that we are going to use. So this brush functions works with highlighting faces. So for example, we use this tool like this one. You can also use this when highlighting images. So I'll use a photo to show how would we use this project. So for example, we're gonna use the brush function to clear these images. So you can see that there are hairs in this image, and we're gonna clear these hairs using the brush function. So um, to select a near color with the subject, you just press out. It's in this one. You have to press it out, out. Press it, highlight this one, and press this one. Okay, so let's try to clear the hairs from the background. You can see, but let's add more sizes or heart opacity. Don't need to adjust the size, okay? Just make sure that the size is just appropriate. Okay, the opacity is it should look like natural editing. Still add more. So don't push too much color. The color should be still natural to look at. Okay, look, it's clean. So you can see that there are layers of colors. Do not put so much editing, or just use the appropriate color for this. Okay, let's move. Okay. Okay, how about this part? You can see the color differences. So just don't use the same color so much because there are highlights. To make it clear. Look, it's the hair's almost gone. You can see this cleaning up hairs. So that's easy as this. We could also use this clone stamp, but to make it smooth, we're gonna use the brush. Uh, the brush function look. So we could just use this one to balance the size. Don't there's so much opacity. Okay, we make the balance, but you can see that the hairs are almost gone. So I would not these two tools will be important in using clearing or cleaning the face or the edits in like this. So for example, I wanted to extend this hair from here. Let's try to do it. See, let's see if there's something we could do with the hair. So for example, you want this part, but you can see that the hair is not natural. So what's wrong with the editing in here? Because there's too much we could use this hardness to make it more clearer. Let's try. See? So I think you could use this one to make it more natural. Or then okay. So there's something wrong with the editing that I did. So in here we just highlight we just use the same layer, but in the right way to use this is we gotta use new layer. Control Shift Delete, Control Shift okay, N to create a new layer. Shift +N. So let's create a new layer there, and let's try to copy this part. So you can see we could change the backgrounds or change something that could resonate this look, but there's the picture is already in right place. You can see how clean it is with Photoshop editing. So let's try to use this tool in this layer. Oh, let's just duplicate this. Okay, for example, we wanted to highlight layers, and then we can delete this part because this is duplicated. I'm just gonna show you how to use this one. Okay, you're gonna try to delete the hair. Okay, you can see it like that. Okay, so the hair is like this one. You could also get it back to normal. Always create a normal layer. Okay, so that's how it's used. So you can see that the image is not perfectly shapen. So I will teach you how to use the pen tool for the next lessons that we have. Thank you for watching my how-to tutorial for how to use Photoshop in part 2, and for the next video we will discuss how to use the pen tool. Thank you. Please like and share my video if you like it.